What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life.
And Katie.
We are on Interstate 79 heading north, driving into Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're back in Pennsylvania. And this video is just the drive into town. You see a deer there on the side of the road. Right starts the video and there's a deer.
Yeah.
So if you've ever driven this stretch of highway, you know it's a very beautiful stretch of highway. So might be a lot of memories for a lot of people. 79 north. Heading into Pittsburgh. We'll be in Pittsburgh in an hour, and we will upload to our channel a separate video or several for Pittsburgh. So this is just what the drive into Pittsburgh looks like.
Beautiful, beautiful place.
We are now 28 miles from Washington.
Still pretty, even though it's past peak here.
Yeah, it's definitely past peak at this point.
It's nice.
There's still some pretty colors. It's past peak, but it's still it's not too bad.
Some trees have lost their leaves. All of them. Just a few left on some of them. And these are full. Wow, these are gorgeous.
This is just one of those drives that are just like, wow. Pennsylvania is one of the most beautiful states in the country, in my opinion. Most beautiful states, you got probably Hawaii, California, Alaska, Maine, West Virginia. Pennsylvania will be up there. It's definitely in the top 10 most beautiful states. What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania's definitely among the top 10 most beautiful states.
Yep.
Most beautiful states by order. What do you think, Kate? Most beautiful states?
I haven't gone to all of them yet to be able to judge properly.
I mean, without a doubt, Hawaii is the most beautiful.
I want to go to Hawaii in a few months, though. I think Hawaii would be interesting. There's a lot of islands.
I don't know what makes you think we can afford to go to Hawaii just all of a sudden, but sure.
No, you got to plan for it, but yeah.
I mean, I have to say Alaska, because of its size, would have to be up there.
Yeah.
Number one would have to be Hawaii. Number two, Alaska. Number three, California.
California is beautiful.
I think California might rival Alaska. Because it's got urban settings that are beautiful, and Alaska doesn't. I don't know. I think that's a tough one. But anyways, without a doubt, California, Hawaii, Alaska. Montana will be up there. I guess Washington would be pretty high on the list as well. Arizona? I don't know. I think Pennsylvania's up there. Okay, let's start from the bottom. The ugliest states. Louisiana way at the bottom.
Delaware's one parking lot.
They have some beaches.
Yeah.
But yeah, Delaware is definitely down there. Ugliest states. Delaware at the bottom. With Louisiana. Oh, yeah, Louisiana. Mississippi. Oklahoma's pretty nasty.
Yeah, Oklahoma is on a pretty scale.
It's nothing in Kansas. It's practically nothing in Kansas.
Yeah.
Unsightly. New Jersey.
Yeah.
You know they call it the Garden State. I'm sorry, New Jersey's on that
Hey.
list. Wow. The thing about Pennsylvania is it's beautiful in the summer, beautiful in the spring, it's beautiful in the fall, and it's beautiful in the winter as well. Pennsylvania is beautiful 360 all the way around. That's another deer. Oh dear. Oh dear.
There's a Walmart on that hill.
Is that a Walmart?
On a hill.
Why is it so small?
It's not small. It's almost size.
Dude, you're blind. That is not a Walmart.
That is a Walmart. It's behind that.
Don't scream. I'm right next to you.
Of course I'm not screaming. It's behind that.
I feel really bad that we haven't seen Pittsburgh yet.
Yeah, there's Annabelle.
It's not that it's not a city I didn't want to see. It's
We know a lot of people from Pittsburgh.
lots of people in Pittsburgh.
Lots of people.
The problem is, it's not that I didn't want to see Pittsburgh. It's that this isn't a region of the country you find yourself in. And most of our trips are north to south. Our only east to west northern trip was
Yeah.
Michigan to New York, and we were on 80. We skipped it.
We kind of decided to do this because we wanted to see the fall colors. And after seeing so much destruction lately in Florida, we decided, well, we should probably go see some beauty, which is fall colors. That made sense, right?
Oh yeah. I've needed a break from Florida. It's been overwhelming now.
Yeah. And since when I'm in Florida, the only things you want me to cover are homelessness and things that have been destroyed for people who are going to have to go through some insurance hurdles.
Ain't no turtle down here. Turtle down here. Here's deer number 3. Okay, so deer are prevalent in this area. It's a sad part of the country to be a deer. That's the third one in a 7-minute drive.
Mm-hmm.
And they're big too.
Mm-hmm.
You see how big they are? They're not little.
No,
So at this point we're counting deer.
apparently.
3 in the ground and 0 standing. Oh dear. Oh dear, what happened to you? Well, I was crossing the road and dumped. Oh dear. Oh dear. You're so adorable. You're so adorable. You're so adorable. I've run out of things to say at this point in this road trip.
I'm hoping for some new material in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Okay, there's a street called Elm Street in Pittsburgh. We're gonna go there.
Okay.
You wanna make a giant? Well, I don't think I have enough charge for that, do I? For like a just completely gigantic round video of Pittsburgh.
Possibly.
I don't think we have enough battery for that this one.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Yeah, if you lower the brightness, you do.
Can't lower the brightness during recording.
Yeah.
Can you see where Elm Street is? In Pittsburgh?
Up by Wilkinsburg.
You see?
It's like it's to the east.
Whoa, it's way out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
like to do when you get back to Florida?
Not drive all day?
Yeah.
I really want to. It's not going to happen this month.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to go to Miami.
Yeah.
I want to go fishing in the Keys.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I mean, we're kind of in tourist season. See if anybody came down. There is, maybe you could like Uber enough so we could go to Miami.
I couldn't believe how hard it was trying to interview homeless people in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
No deer here, but you can see the 2 deer marks right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is right there. Part of it. Number 4. 4 deers. Oh, dear. 4 deers. Remember that part of Texas we were in one time where there was just deer everywhere?
Remember when we were driving back from California and we hit the deer?
It was not like the deer was already there,
Yeah.
but in Texas,
We hit the carcass.
demonetized. Thank you. You're welcome. For saying a word that demonetizes our video.
How does that demonetize something?
It's vulgar. I love the way you move. Da da da. I love the way.
You look mad at me right now.
So yes, we did hit the deer that was already on the road. And number 5? Number 5. Mumbo number 5. I mean, we're gonna have to see deer look out on the hills. There has to be deer everywhere. I mean, there's not many on the road. Maybe they only come out at night.
Probably. Most deer come out at night. Like here
This would
they
be a
can see
dangerous drive if there's not many deer.
it. Like right now during the day they can see everything. And
Dude,
during
it's a
the
12.
night,
We're
yeah.
12 minutes into this video. We've seen 5 deer on the ground,
Yeah.
not cark. On the ground. It's okay, Katie. I love you either way. I love you.
I didn't want to do that.
It's okay. I ruined the last video
Yeah.
with my
Antics.
Yeah.
We'll say antics.
Yeah, we'll call it that. And well. Mariana Prosperity.
So Jose, would you want to travel next month?
I don't know how I'm gonna feel.
Yeah.
I love the way you hate me, and I hate the way you love me. Some people are not meant to compose music.
I don't think next month is a good time for to go see snow, but I think the month after that would be a good month to go see snow.
You almost, if we had stayed in West Virginia, we had a 5% chance of seeing snow last night.
No, I mean where it's already snowed on the ground, you're gonna have like a snowstorm type thing.
We got 4x4. We could see snow on this trip if we wanted to.
No, like I want to go like later in the year when you've got like a foot of snow on the ground, and then you're gonna have a blizzard.
Okay, ask me if I'm wrong. This landscape and vibe, what other city does it remind you of?
Do you want to say it together?
You got it? You know what it is? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Louisville.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't say it with me. You suck. You suck. You absolutely suck. we're gonna keep driving to Pittsburgh
Okay.
on the interstate.
You want to do the interstate?
Mm-hmm.
There's a slowdown on I-376 East near Pittsburgh that is causing an 8-minute delay. You are on the fastest route. You will arrive at 5:57 p.m.
If that delay is close to Pittsburgh, we can do, because we can get off. How close to Pittsburgh is that delay?
It's in Pittsburgh. You have to take it to get over a river or something like that. They've got a lot of stuff blocked off right now to get to downtown.
What we're gonna do is, see in Mount Lebanon.
Yeah.
We're gonna get off the highway and go this way, like this. We're gonna find a road, not up here in Washington, but in Mount Lebanon.
Okay.
We're gonna find a road that goes like this.
Yeah.
To get us on 19 like this, and we'll head north to Pittsburgh. Okay.
Sounds good.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That way we'll skip that slowdown.
Yeah.
I am a Korean. I am a Korean. I am a Korean. I am a Korean. I eat macaroons. I eat macaroons. I am a Korean.
Well, the thing the last few months in Florida, like we haven't really been.
What have I told you about interrupting me when I'm composing music?
Why are you mad?
It's a simple request. It's not that hard.
You got mad at me that I didn't have any material, and now I have material.
Listen to me. I've asked you this 1,000 times. Please, if I'm composing music, don't interrupt me.
Nobody wants to hear your music.
I don't care what you think about it. Isn't that hard? You can interrupt me anytime you want to, except when I'm composing music. Besides, as a decent human being, you don't talk over other people when they're talking.
Burn.
You don't talk over other people. It's rude. It's trashy. The only time people talk over each other is when they're ghetto, uneducated, and trashy. Educated people don't talk over other people. So if I'm singing about macaroons and Koreans, don't interrupt me. I don't ask too much of you. The only thing I ever ask of you is not to interrupt me when I'm composing music, because these are magical moments that I'm not going to be able to get back.
Okay, my ears will bleed while you do that.
Don't interrupt me when I'm composing music. If you know it aggravates me, why do you do it?
Because I like to see you're aggravated.
No. One day, I'm going to compose a song that's going to make us millions of dollars, Katie. Justin Bieber's going to be on the phone trying to buy one of these songs off me.
I don't think he wants to do that.
I lost my melody. Isn't hard not... I don't ask you for anything. I don't ask you for money. I don't ask you to get a job. I don't ask... The only thing I ask you in life is not to interrupt me when I'm composing music.
You could have sang 5 songs in times you've been...
I lost my melody now. I don't have it.
Then try to get it back.
No, you can't. That's a thing. You don't just get that back. That's a spur of the moment thing. It's then, there, or never. Not everybody gets inspired to sing like that, Katie.
I don't know you, I don't like you, and this is just weird.
What if there was something that you liked and every time you did it, I ruined it?
Going to tour it, usually.
Really?
Not this last time.
Whoa. When have you asked me to go to tour and I haven't put out a credit card and said, go have fun?
You do, and then like halfway through my shopping experience, you tell me I'm having a panic attack, I need to leave.
Well, yeah, you're in a store full of big white women, they're looking at you, you get scared, they think they're going to eat you or something. But that's reasonable. How dare you even say that? When was the last time you went to tour?
A few days ago.
A few days ago. Did I put a budget on you?
No.
I didn't.
No, I said this time you were great, but the last few times, we had your dad with us, and then you rushed yourself. Yeah. And the time before that, Katie, you were having a panic attack.
Katie,
yeah.
Considering how much money I gave you to go shopping,
I shouldn't complain.
You should not complain. You should just shut up and be glad I gave you a credit card.
Okay.
Anything spoiled down there, I tell you what.
Yeah.
We Stay thankful, women.
I am thankful. I have many great things. And I'm wearing an example of it right now.
You're wearing a shirt you bought a week ago, Tori.
Yeah.
It's English.
So I bought this in, what month was it?
It's a trashy thing to talk over somebody. We do it all the time to each other, but we got to stop that.
Yeah,
It's
we
trashy.
do. Yeah.
Like if you're talking, we have conversations, not shouting matches. Which one of these am I going down?
It's telling you.
It's not. It's quiet.
It's saying go toward Washington.
Left.
Go west.
Left.
West.
Left. Okay, left.
In 2 miles,
Left.
use the right 2 lanes to take the I-70 West, I-79 North exit toward
Left.
Washington.
I-79 north.
Right. Left. Left.
Keep going.
Left.
It'll be to the left.
Laboratory. That's the
No,
town.
it'll be to the right and then to the left.
Left.
Go to the right, Jose.
Left.
You're going west.
Left. Left.
Florida water has not been the same since Debbie.
It's clearing up.
Yeah.
They're posting photos that it's cleaning up.
Yeah, it's clearing up now when it's getting colder so you can't swim.
Wasn't it just like that last year?
Mhm.
Man, the water quality this year was the worst. It's horrible. I mean, those beaches in Branson Beach were stunning, and then we had
Yep.
all these hurricanes that ruined it.
Yep. I remember going in like
In half a mile,
Was it like
use the
March
right
or
2
April?
lanes to take the
Interrupting,
I-70
interrupting.
West, I-79 North exit
See how it
toward
feels to be
Washington.
interrupted? Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? See how it feels to be interrupted? Do you see how it feels to be interrupted? Do you see how it feels to be interrupted? Do you?
Use the
You
right
like
2
it? You
lanes
like
to
it?
take the I-70 West
So you're gonna
exit.
keep doing it to me?
no.
Okay. Lesson learned?
Yeah.
Move on.
Okay. So I'm gonna talk
Continue
about
on
water.
I-70 West for 4
Interrupted.
miles.
Yeah, it's aggravating, isn't it? Absolutely aggravating, isn't it? Now imagine if you were singing.
Okay, I'll sing.
I can see why you interrupted me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to go 70 in this car. It's like, whoa.
You're supposed to go 55.
I'm going 73. I'm just like holding on for dear life.
There's a reason it's 55, Jose. There's a reason.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not a safe. I can feel it's not safe. I'm like, oh, I don't know what the speed limit is around here, but it can't be as fast as I'm going. Okay, I'm sorry. You're doing something on me?
Yeah, I went to the beach and it was completely clear, remember? Like really early in the year it was clear and then it started getting darker.
It's been a horrible year for water clarity.
Yeah. Hopefully next year is better.
I still keep getting Louisville vibes.
In 2 miles, use the right 2
We'll probably
lanes to
end
take
up in
exit
Louisville on the
18
way
for
back.
I-79 North toward Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Can you zoom the map in so it's not so zoomed out?
Better.
Way more than that. It needs to be like normal. Click exit. Start.
In 1.5 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 18 for I-79 North toward Pittsburgh.
This kind of looks like Nashville or Louisville. Looks like the north side of Nashville.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like Nashville here. Big Target. outskirts, outer outskirts. That's how you talk to someone in the song. Bitty bitty bum bum, outer outskirts.
We're gonna take 79 north, exit 18.
In half a mile,
Pittsburgh.
use the right 2 lanes to take exit 18 for I-79 north toward Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh? I've never heard it called that.
Pittsburgh.
It is. Pittsburgh. You know, eventually we're gonna run out of American cities to see. It's gonna be really a sad day when you see them all. Like
Use the
now
right
it's the
2 lanes
adrenaline
to
that you've
take
never
exit
been here
18.
before. You're seeing it for the first time. But eventually,
Yeah.
Continue for
I
21
might have to go
miles.
to more Canadian cities. Or international.
then there's that.
Yeah. And then there's
It'll be
Mexico.
it'll be a sad day once we've seen them all. At least the larger ones.
Mhm.
I mean, we still haven't gotten into the north, in the Pacific Northwest. We haven't done. I guess the whole northwest side of the country we haven't done.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to move out there to see that part of the country.
Probably.
But the problem that I noticed with the Northwest would be the west coast of the country is so sparsely populated.
Yeah.
Like you have to spend so much money on gas
Mhm.
and so much time to get from one city to the next that it wouldn't want.
There's a slowdown on I-376
It wouldn't
east near
monetarily
Pittsburgh
make
that is
sense
causing
to
a
me.
7-minute delay. You are
That's
on the
less than
fastest route.
earlier. It's
You will
cleared
arrive
up.
at 5:55
I
p.m.
don't care. I'm not gonna get caught in it.
You have to.
You don't. You're gonna get off the highway before that. Remember what I told you? You're gonna get off the highway.
Oh
where?
yeah, Lebanon.
Oh yeah. Well, I got the memory of a goldfish, man.
Oh yeah.
It's weird about the mountains. Sometimes, like the sun gets hidden behind a mountain. It feels like it gets darker earlier than it really is. Itty bitty bum bum, bitty bitty bum bum, bitty 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 bum bum, bitty bitty bum bum, bitty bitty bum 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 bum. And I hate that. I wanted to spend like a whole week in Pittsburgh. We're lucky if we get half a day in Pittsburgh. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
we got with our YouTube channel for this mathematically worked out.
Yeah.
I gotta tell people, you want to be a YouTuber. It's people like, I want to be a YouTuber. I'm like, are you willing to work 16-hour days for 12 days straight? Sitting in a car?
And some people don't even get that luxury. Some people have to like walk around the country to have a YouTube channel.
Well, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I'm really just gonna pretend I didn't hear you say that.
That's on this guy. He has a YouTube channel. He just walks.
There are a lot of kids who see the country train hopping and hitchhiking.
Mhm.
That is very true, Katie.
No, the kid just like walks. And there's another one that takes
There's a
a bike.
slowdown on I-376 east near Pittsburgh that is causing a 7-minute delay. You are on the fastest route.
Is it me or is the exhaust pipe on that bus literally like touching the concrete? It is. It's sagging. Oh, it's gonna come off. Look at that.
You might want to get from behind it.
It's like, okay, what on earth? I can't. There's like cars passing. I have to wait for them to get out of there.
Yeah.
What am I looking at here, dude? It's dragging the exhaust pipe. You hear it? And it's loud. There's no way they don't hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it. Look. I can hear it. So if I can hear it, he can hear it. He's just dragging the exhaust pipe. It's like throwing up sparks and breaking the highway, throwing rocks behind us. I want to give it some distance. It's like shooting up rocks. Eventually that can break your windshield. So on that Mount Lebanon place before we get to the traffic jam, we're going to hop off the highway and get into the city.
Yeah, I see ya.
You see a player? You see it? You see it? You see it, young lady? You see it? Do you see it? Driving Pittsburgh. Okay, number 6. Oh dear. Oh dear. The first little deer crossed the road. The second little deer crossed the road. Bandorum.
Continue on I-79 north for 14 miles.
Is that in Fort Lebanon or whatever the crap?
The pit.
But it's a accessible road.
You might be too far south.
If anything, it's more north than Mount Lebanon. It's around Mount Lebanon, love.
Okay, check out this bridge. Check out this blue bridge. Pittsburgh. Okay, here's a dumb question, but I'm gonna ask it. You have vills, you have burgs, you have towns, burgs, vills. What is the difference between a vill and a burg and a town?
Size.
Well, wouldn't they all grow at their own pace eventually and then it wouldn't matter? Just like the rest of this region, Pittsburgh's a very compact city. Look at those houses up on the hills. It's so compact. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Si tú no cuidas a tu mujer, alguien te la va a cuidar. Y ese tipo así que tengo la jeva, se la va a llevar, run. No way. Look what's driving down the road.
Corolla.
What?
It looks in good shape too.
I haven't seen that in decades.
Oh, it's in Ohio. That's from Ohio.
People up here still drive old. You don't see old cars in Florida.
No. Back when I was a kid, people used to drive down to Florida to buy cars. Like the older cars.
Because they weren't salted up.
Yep.
So Florida has always been getting depleted of older cars.
Yeah.
That would make sense. And keep in mind Florida's population.
And the cash for clunkers thing.
That was a thing too, but Florida's population is a new population. Well, these places here, the population's declining. So, like, in a place like this, something like an old car would just stick around endlessly.
Yeah.
Or it's just like in Florida where people would eventually get new cars. I like these Lexuses. I like Lexuses. But, you know, we test drove a few, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they seemed like very uncomfortable.
They seemed more uncomfortable than the vehicle that the Camry that we had.
The Camry seemed more spacious than some of those Lexuses.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think, being a big luxury car, they would be spacious, and they're not. What happened to real American cars? Lincolns, Cadillacs, front seats made out of freaking leather. Remember the Lincoln that used to have the giant clock in the center?
Yeah.
What happened to those type of freaking cars, man? That's what I call them. I like big. I mean, I like a freaking Mercury, a Grand Marquis.
Where it's like you're riding on a couch.
You're riding a couch, man. You're on a boat.
Those vehicles were meant for travel, like cross-country travel. Like the vehicles now, they don't design them that way because people don't do that. They want like the zippy little Camrys or Sonatas or whatever. They want good gas mileage and those cars weren't exactly known for good gas mileage.
Yeah, 4.6, big engine.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care how bad they were in gas; they were comfortable.
Yeah.
And then before that, you got the square body ones that were like, those things were like army tanks, man.
Yeah.
For the town cars and the Crown Vics. You know, like the police interceptor looking ones.
Yeah.
Big giant ball of steel boat, like the one your dad used to have.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. They don't make cars like that. Asparagus.
It was not my thing. My dad liked it. I thought it was. He had ones before that were nicer, but.
It's like the cars our parents had back then we thought were not cool.
Yeah.
But now we think they're cool. Isn't that weird? Back then, I thought what was cool was a Dodge Prowler.
Yeah.
To me, back then when I was a kid, the coolest car I could think of was a Dodge Prowler.
Yeah.
And now I look at a Dodge Prowler, I'm like,
You're just like,
not a chance in the
not a
world.
chance. Now I look at it and
Now I see a Lincoln
wow,
Town
that's
car.
comfortable.
Now I see a Lincoln Town car, and I'm like,
Yeah, it was like
buddy.
the one my dad had when I was in high school was brown. I mean, every detail of this car was brown. Like literally brown.
You used to call it the poop mobile?
Yeah, it had cloth seats.
What a dream. What a dream. You hated it, but today if we had it,
The weird part is
what the crap did this guy do to his car? I have to see this guy's face, because it's got to be as dumb as these cars looks.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see golf courses on the map.
Yeah.
7? 7! Number 7! They're all big too. Should have just been a blues singer instead of a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I took myself down to Mississippi in 1963, and I saw a white woman with blonde hair and green eyes, and I said, "Miss, let me be your black man." She said, "I love you, but my daddy can't know about you."
Yeah.
A couple months later.
Part of the reason I was embarrassed.
Didn't I just tell you not to interrupt me when I'm singing?
I wasn't paying attention to you.
Dang it! Dang it, women, how hard? It's like the only thing I ask from you, not to interrupt me when I'm singing. Why? Why? You don't like it when I interrupt you when you're talking? It's a simple request. 9 months later, a little child was born.
Don't be expecting that.
Dang it, shut up!
The info room may be
I'm
closed by the
singing.
time you arrive.
Bro, please. A simple request. Don't interrupt me when I'm singing. 9 months later, a little child was born in a Mississippi town. When the family gathered round, they were looking to see if the baby would have blonde hair and green eyes. But they started to realize as the baby started to come out that he had a lot of brown. And that's the last time I saw Miss Marianne. Never heard from her again. But it was 1963 in Mississippi. And
In 2 miles, take exit
doesn't
57 for
understand
Carnegie.
the rules of society. She wanted a black man. She got pregnant, had 3, and now there's 3 mixed colored kids who never had a normal family. Okay, I'm done. It's called Mississippi in 1963.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. No, I was talking about that vehicle and why I thought it was embarrassing.
Interrupt you! See? Not so nice when they flip the coin on you.
Like, I wouldn't be embarrassed by it today, but, like, my dad was a little cheap, and my dad did like to only put in, like, $5-10 worth of gas because he thought he was saving money by doing that. And he would run out of gas
on a weekly basis.
He ran out of gas in the school parking lot, and I had to help him push it.
Crap.
See? Yeah. And it's already a spectacle because, you know, with my sister, we had to pull into the handicap spot to drop her off into her class because where it was, which is in the student parking lot, mind you.
So my brother bought.
You're getting off the nice
My older brother
Yeah.
bought a gray 87 Crown Vic Police Interceptor. Now, it was from some rural county. This thing's in here?
Yeah.
It was from some rural county in Kentucky somewhere. And it was a gray with baby, like, not baby, like, you know, it's like that blue color that's almost like a gray blue?
Mm-hmm.
That was the color of the interior. And he bought it from a police auction, but he couldn't get a title for it. You see, he didn't really realize, we had just come from, we've only been in the United States for a few years. We didn't know how things worked. So he thought that he could just buy this police interceptor and he would get a title for it. It turns out they would sell you the car cheap, but it was for parts. You couldn't get a title for it. So he parked it. We used to have a carport next to the house in Louisville.
Turn right
And
onto
those
West
open
Main
carports.
Street.
And he parked it there, and it became my toy house. And my mom used to babysit kids, you know. And there's this girl my mom used to babysit, probably about my age, and me and her would sit in this freaking Lincoln, and in our imaginary minds, we would drive it all across the world. But of course, we were just like 7 or 8 years old, you know. And we would just sit there in this car, and we would drive it everywhere. But this car was absolutely mint. It was like, it had like 30,000 miles on it. Babe, we're in Pittsburgh. Check it out. It will be a totally different video now.
This route avoids a slowdown on I-376 East. You are on the fastest route.
If you would like to see the continuation of this drive, we're going to upload it to a different video. So we're going to stop right here and end today's video. But if you want to see the rest of this video, We're gonna start another video, probably gonna be called Pittsburgh. You can look it up on our channel, so you can be able to see the rest of this drive eventually. But as you can see by the landscape here, we're in the urban area now. That brings our video to an end.